in the game.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 65 yards. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At their own 28-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going right back to Dotson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10. Down at the 33. Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The kick is good. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. On the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. The play fake, and it's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air again, Darnold. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Walker now on first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Darnold. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 3rd and 12. Darnold to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Escapes the defender. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, the kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 27 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Here's 3rd and 9.
Ready? We're going to set.
Throwing again is Darnold. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. And out route, he's got the connection to Walker. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 7-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's into space past the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Off of play action, Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with an amazing diving catch. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow?
Oh, wide open, complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 40 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
First and 10 at the 40.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Again, Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 29. And the Seahawks first down.
Red 80. We're gonna sign.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Red 80.
Now Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Seahawks first down.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2. Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Comeback route, and he finds Dotson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Let's go. Trim.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Darnold. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 54-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Looking to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We're going to sign.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years.